Namaste. This video is part one of two, where the sequence in both is mostly the same, but the themes are quite different. The yoga practice is well balanced enough to stand on its own, but one will be done starting with the right foot and the other the left foot. This one is taught with a central theme of balancing the chakras from bottom to top. The second video sequence is taught with emphasis on the pose's ability to help heal through grounding, finding strength, and opening the heart from a place of security. But getting back to the chakras, chakras are energetic focal points in certain places in the body. Chakra means wheel in Sanskrit, and we often refer to them as spinning. They can be in or out of balance. There are colors, sounds, characteristics associated with each, and there are yoga poses that help us focus on the chakras. I will cue the poses so that we are mirroring each other. Let's begin at the back of our mat in Tadasana, facing forward. Stand tall and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Continue to take long, slow, deep breaths, followed by full, steady exhalations as you send your awareness down through your body to your feet. Feel how your feet provides the stability that you need to support your entire skeleton. Feel how grounding down helps you to stand tall. Breathe in and breathe out, and send your awareness to the area of the root chakra. You can picture this as a ball of spinning red energy right at the base of your spine, at the very tip. Breathe in and breathe out. As we inhale the arms out and up, imagine running through the colors of the rainbow as we touch upon each chakra briefly. And then exhale, forward fold, nice and easy and slow, coming down to the earth, and then focusing our awareness back on that red root chakra. Feel the grounding sensation of folding in. Feel the stability this pose brings you. You can find freedom with these qualities, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale up to a flat back, and exhale, sit down as you reach your arms up, inhaling to Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe in here and breathe out. You can feel the energy shooting in all directions, up and down, but focus on that grounding feeling, that stimulation of the root chakra. Look down at your feet and spread your feet wide as your mat. Inhale, look up at your hands and pull your hands together to touch. Sink down, sitting into Malasa, and pull your hands to your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out in this deep squat. Malasana is the last of our root chakra poses. You can feel how it's very grounding. Pressing your palms together keeps you centered, and you can start to pull all these feelings together and find how the root chakra can also be very freeing. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. With your next breath in, we'll slide our energy up to the sacral chakra. Place your hands on the ground and walk them forward on the mat, towards the front of your mat, until your knees come down to the ground and your feet and your shins are in long line with the sides of your mat. In frog pose, we can really start to feel the energy pulling up from the root in towards the sacral area. You can imagine a strong ball of energy that's orange in color. As this swirls around, you can feel it pulsating and inspiring creativity. The sacral chakra brings you connection. So breathe in and breathe out and let your sacral area sink to the ground. One more breath in, and then exhale, bring the hands in and the knees for tabletop. For cat-cows, we'll inhale, exhale, round the back, expelling the air completely from the lungs, and then inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the chin, and feeling a nice arch in the back. Exhale, round to cat, and inhale, sink down to cow pose. Come to a neutral spine, and extend your right leg out to the side with your foot on the floor. You're going to inhale and walk your hands forward and to the right, getting a nice side stretch. Inhale and exhale, shift the hips back just a little to enhance the stretch. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale back to neutral and extend the left foot out to the side with the foot on the floor. Inhaling, walk the hands around towards the right side of the mat, and exhale, sink the hips back to get a side stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come back to neutral, and sit down back on your feet. You can have your toes curled under if you want to stretch in your toes, or pointed, and we'll do some twists. Take your left hand to the back corner of the left side of the mat, and when you lean back, notice the angle of the spine. Keep it straight in its line. We're going to twist along that straight axis. Reach your left hand up and over and twist. Inhale, get long. Exhale, deepen the twist and look back over that right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center and neutral. Take your left hand to the back left corner of the mat, and inhale, the right hand comes up and over and back as you twist, once again staying straight along your spinal axis, just rotating. Inhale and get long. Exhale, deepen the twist, looking back over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, come back to neutral. Place your hands on the mat. Lift your hips for downward facing dog and move around in your downward facing dog till you find some steadiness. You can inhale and exhale, push your heels to the ground, alternating. You can push forward and back into plank, wiggle from side to side and stretch your spine in all different directions. Just work through any tight spots that are remaining, and then settle into stillness in your downward facing dog. We'll continue with our sacral poses. Inhale, the left foot up to the front of the mat for low lunge. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale the arms up, drop the back knee and point the back toe, and sink your hips forward and down for crescent moon lunge. Breathe in and breathe out, and feel how that opens your sacral area. Tuck your back toes, inhale, lift up, windmill the arms back to reverse warrior, and feel open here from your front hip all the way up to those top fingers. Breathe in and exhale back down to low lunge. Inhale and straighten your front leg. Walk around towards the long side of the mat and fold deeply for wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in here and exhale. Really feel how the sacral chakra can increase your creativity. Breathe in and breathe out, and begin to walk your legs around towards the back of your mat. Now your right leg is in front and you're in a low lunge. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale the arms up for crescent, dropping the back knee, pointing the back toes. Arch the back and sink the hips, and breathe into this long, beautiful pose. Inhale, tuck the back toes, lift all the way up, windmilling the arms back to reverse warrior. Breathe in, get super long from the front hip to the top fingers, and then exhale back down to the ground to low lunge. Breathe in here and exhale. Straighten the front leg. Walk your hands around towards center, the long side of the mat, back to a wide-legged forward fold. One deep breath in and fold even more. Inhale up to a flat back. Put a deep bend in your knees and come up with cactus arms to goddess pose. This is a strong pose that really engages the sacral chakra. Breathe in, open the chest. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Tuck your pelvis slightly just to really get that energy spinning there. This is the last of our sacral poses. We're going to move up the body towards the solar plexus. You're going to feel some heat building. So shoot your arms up to the sky and hinge forward at the hips and reach. You have those goddess legs, but you're reaching forward with your arms. You can feel your upper abs engaged. You can feel a little fire starting to build here. Inhale and exhale. Reach even further. Straighten both legs. So you're in a half wide-legged forward fold, but you're reaching forward. Your core is really engaged here. You're really starting to burn a lot of energy. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale once more, reach far, far, far forward, and then exhale the hands down to the earth. Walk around back to the front of your mat with your fingers. And then once you get to a low lunge, shoot that left front foot back to plank pose. We're not done building fire yet. Hold your plank, feel your whole core engaged. You're still breathing deeply in and out. You can drop your knees to the ground if that suits you and feel a long straight line from your knees to your shoulders, or you can stay elevated and keep the long line from your heels to your shoulders. Either option, keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. One more deep breath in and exhale, lower to the ground, chaturanga, and then come flat on the mat. Take a nice recovery breath here, in and out. Make sure your hands are still by your shoulders and reach up with the chin. Pull the heart forward to Cobra Pose. We're going to start opening up the heart chakra. Breathe in and breathe out. Pinch your shoulder blades together and inhale. Feel the chest expand. Exhale, come up, get ready for Camel Pose. Extend your arms out to the side and then bend at the elbows, extending the fingers energetically for cactus arms. We're going to do a nice back bend for Camel Pose, but keep a neutral neck. Have your arms extended in cactus arms so that the chest feels really open. The heart chakra is the bridge from this physical to the spiritual bodies. The heart chakra helps us give and receive. It's the chakra for love. So breathe in here and breathe out. And then let yourself fold slowly in and come back to sit on your heels. Your toes can be tucked for a stretch or extended out towards the back of the mat. Inhale and lift the chin up toward the sky. Exhale and let the chin sink down toward the chest. Continue to inhale and exhale, moving the head and neck slowly in this fashion as we start to engage the throat chakra. Its color is blue. It helps us with expression. It helps us communicate. Breathing in, the chin lifts. Exhaling, the chin tucks. Come back to neutral. Tip the head over to the left shoulder and let the chin roll slowly down to the chest and up to the right shoulder. Release the chin back down to the chest and let it roll up to the left shoulder. Come back to neutral and tip your head to the right. Let the semicircle begin from right down to center, up to the left, and let it return down to center and back up to the right. Have it come back to neutral and rise up to do Camel Pose again. We'll take our arms reaching forward and up and back, placing your hands on our hips. We can use our hands to position our hips forward and allowing our upper chest to draw back in a nice back bend. Breathe in here and breathe out. If it feels comfortable for you, let the head fall back slowly and gently so that you have full extension and fully engaging the throat chakra. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and slowly come back up to neutral and sit down on your heels. Place your hands on the mat and walk your hands forward until your hips are straight over your knees for puppy pose. We're starting to change our focus to the third eye. So first the heart sinks down toward the mat, and then we rest the area of the third eye flat against the earth. Breathing in and breathing out, we can focus our path on self-realization. When we work on the third eye chakra, we can stimulate our imagination. We can increase our inspiration. We can use this pose as a meditation. So we breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and let the hips sink back so that you're in child's pose. Your third eye remains in contact with the mat. You can leave your arms extended for child's pose, or at this point you can let them rest down and back by your sides. Breathe in, and as you exhale, focus your energies towards the third eye. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale as we go towards the last chakra, the crown chakra, through the crown of the head. We're going to just tuck the neck under, round the back up towards rabbit pose. The crown of our head will come to rest on the mat. The arms can come back or stay back by the ankles. And just enjoy a long, deep, rounded spine with the crown of the head connected firmly to the earth. Feel how the earth beneath us contains everything. Focus your energy on the crown chakra and see it as a chance to find enlightenment. It's an opportunity to explore oneness with everything. Breathe in and breathe out. You can inhale and cross your ankles, slowly roll up and extend your feet, and slide yourself down towards Shavasana. Once you've come down to be flat on the mat in corpse pose, tuck your shoulder blades under so they're flat on the mat, allowing your palms to roll up towards the sky. Let your feet relax out to the side and channel your awareness going back down to your toes and threading it all the way up through each of the chakras, the red root chakra, the orange sacral chakra, the yellow fiery solar plexus, up through the green heart chakra, lingering a moment in the throat, the blue chakra. Continue up on through the third eye and feel that purple energy. And let it swirl around just a moment before it comes out through the crown chakra. You can imagine a violet or white light just expanding into the universe and beyond. Stay here in Shavasana as long as you need. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.